Yo, 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 what's good? What's good? Cards and Cannabis, Season 1, Episode 3. Let's get it on. Man, so much to talk about. Where do we start? Where do we begin? Let's talk by our sponsors. Always sponsored by the wonderful XS Energy Drink. All the energy, none of the sugar. No sugar, no carbs. Check them out. You can get that at efit.space. Go check it out. Best product on the market, hands down. I can't stop drinking these things. I'm going through cases on my own. The kids done got into it. I don't know what to do. But I'll tell you what, man. I'm honored to be sponsored by them and always by Perfect Blast. This is the special limited edition Dat's Deli bottle. You can find that at their Queens location. I'll be there on Sunday. And if you can't get over there, you can always check them out at 69 Clinton Street, Dat's Deli, the home of the Oxtail Patty and the Mac Patty. Dat's Deli on Instagram. Check them out. And let's get it on, man. Cards and Cannabis. Who we highlighting. I got to tell you, Biggie got a story to tell. Early on playing sports, we all start to develop kind of like bonds with teams and loyalties and this and that. And I'm a big AI fan, man. I'm always a David and Goliath, and AI was a big influence back in the day in the late 90s, coming out, hip-hop integration in with athletics, basketball, took the bait and ran with it. And a lot of crossovers then started taking place. I mean, you got cards where they have autographs where they say like favorite artist, and LeBron James will put Jay-Z on there and things of that nature, whatnot. But got caught up with all the hype-nitis there, and like, I don't know what to tell you, man. AI got all the way to the chip, and then he met Kobe, and he met Shaq. And it didn't happen. But legendary stepping over Tyronn Lue. And to be honest, I really didn't like what they did to him after that. I mean, I think they swept him. They won that first game. And then I think they swept AI and the boys. And it was off to the races. And this guy Kobe killed my guy, man. I can't dig it. And then he went through a little bit of drama and just added to it. And basically, I chopped him out. I'm not repping Cobes, whatever. And ignorance, hindsight 2020. You start growing up, you got a preconceived notion of who this person is by how the media portrays them. Hello, that's why we keeping it strictly Cards and Cannabis, because we all know what's trending right now. We're gonna stay far away from that. But being part of what I do outside of the hobby, it's like I gotta stay plugged into economic factors and this, that, and the fourth. So like Kobe started coming on CNBC in the morning on the business show, and as he was starting to make that transition, 2017, 18, as he started transitioning into the corporate world, investing in companies, starting his own brand. He obviously had everything with the shoe and all that. And I couldn't even begin to tell you how diversified Kobe's is. I mean, you see what Shaq has done. And I mean, I believe Kobe's brand is a $250 million brand on its own. Shaq obviously going to probably finish his career post basketball as a billionaire in business and finance. The man is well diversified, but what a great personality, man. I would love to invest with Shaq if he ever gave me the opportunity. But I got a chance to hear Kobe. I think it was on the morning show, usually David Faber, Jim Cramer. Take his recommendations for what they're worth. But I'll tell you what, man, Jim Cramer was taught a lot, learned a lot. Can't deny that. But Kobe's got on the show, man. I heard this guy's thought process. I was like, wow, you crazy, man. This guy is bringing a mentality of a killer into the business world. And I was like, all excited. And, I read that book, Mama Mentality. And leaders or readers, man, y'all got to dive into some books. Get in the book. Get out of the Facebook. Get your face out the book, whatever they say. But Kobe's, man, he got me intrigued, and went down the rabbit hole on this guy. And I started really regretting not following Kobe's during his career, man. What a Jedi. Level 5, man. And Kobe's was that guy. So the card we're highlighting today is a 2015 Panini Prestige Kobe Bryant, Stars of the NBA Signature Series. And if you could see that here, what a beautiful card. This is a PSA 8.5. And the reason I love this is because Kobe here has got the licensed product. He's got the Lakers, the 24. The card is numbered to 25. And yeah, this is a jersey number that says 08. You know, Kobe's rocked that 8. He rocked that 24. You see, this came just after, and this card, why this is unique, this highlights that 80-point game that he had, that 81-point game. And, man, what a... Bro, the greatest commercial you could ever watch in your life. Hands down. Go back to the Super Bowl back in the day. You can still check this out on YouTube. It's up there. It's the Miller Time Evil Beaver commercial. I swear I lie to you not. That commercial is the greatest commercial of all time in history. Kudos to Miller Time and the production team and the marketing over there, because the Evil Beaver will not be replaced by anybody. Second to that, the greatest commercial of all time for me, hands down, is Jalen Rose coming into the restaurant, meeting Kobe Bryant. What's good, dapping it up. And then the waiter comes and Kobe says, he orders the drink and he said, a martini. And he goes, how many olives, sir? He goes, Jalen Rose said, 81. You just see Jalen Rose like, and they go back to Kobe and he's like, greatest ever. This was a commemorative card that came out. It is not an on-card auto. It is a sticker auto, but it doesn't matter to me. That signature is beautiful. That signature would grade a 10. If the individual that had this graded, I did not have this graded, would have incorporated the signature and the card, but it got an overall 8.5. Number to 25, Kobe Bryant series. But I tell you what, gang, don't hate players just because you this, that, and the fourth. Appreciate them for what they are. They're athletes. Appreciate who they are, what they bring to the table, what value they bring to the table. Everybody has value. You know, that's why I really love collecting all around. I'm a value collector. I go with the Warren Buffett strategy as I bring that over into the trading cards. You can't go wrong with the GOAT, MJ. Hands down, number one, no debate. I lived through it. I watched it since I was, since Dr. J back in the 80s. I mean, you see the back. This is the tribute to the 1980s. You know, I show you the rest of the room. I got the 90s over there. I got the 2000s over there. I got the teens over there. I got the big men back up on the wall over there. You know, you can see a little bit up on the top. You know, you got a little Shaq tribute, little Giannis Antetokounmpo. You know, always respected the big man. Thought that was great. But everybody, you know, just keep it for what it is, man. Don't get caught up on what these dudes is doing outside the court, off the court. That's called none ya, and that's none your business. None of my business either. It's just a shame that the media always tries to portray that. They do all this clickbait stuff. You know, keep it real, keep it 100, man. If you're a collector, I'm a collector. I'm not a seller. I think I've sold 3, maybe 4 cards in my entire life. And I don't buy stuff. I buy stuff with the mentality of, if I get stuck with this, am I going to regret it? I do not regret having this. This is something that if something ever happened to me and my children were to pick this up, it's an heirloom. But I tell them the story about Kobe, man. You start to dive in. I'm a dad, daughter guy. I got all girls, and it's like you see how Kobe was with his kids. And that tells you who the man is, because him and his family was like this. I mean, I follow Vanessa Bryant on the Mamba on the gram, 24. And I just really respect Colbs for what he brought to the table and that thought process, that mentality. He's my number 2. I know a lot of people talking about GOAT, this, that, and the fourth, man. There's one GOAT, and that's MJ. And it's going to be very difficult for anybody in any sport to ever do what MJ did. The way he did it, how he did it, like it or love it. I mean, dudes is still profiting, marketing off of trying to draw drama off of him today. Can't do it, can't touch it. The man is played his game right, on and off the court. You can't deny that, man. Mike had a little bit of drama, but it wasn't much. And but Colbs, same deal, a little bit of drama, blew over. And I can tell you what, man. I mean, I think that happened in like 02, 03 maybe. I don't remember when, but it's like the man went another decade, and he really polished up their reputation. I appreciate being able to watch them. I appreciate YouTube being able to go back and watch them. If y'all having any issues with your GOAT debate, you got YouTube now, cuz you can go back and watch all Michael Jordan's games, and you can tell me, and you know, with what you're seeing, dominance at its finest, and that's what it comes down to. And last time, I mean, when was the last time you saw a guy show up and they at the hotel and there's 15, 20,000 people? I mean, if you grew up in the 80s, that's the era of the Mikes. Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson, Mike Tyson, Mike and Mike. Everywhere these dudes went, man, you're talking, it's like a Trump rally. There's 50, 60,000 people show up just to get a look at the guy. I don't know what to tell you, man, but get a chance, man. Find your guys, find your players that you enjoy, man. And I love the fact that I got the ability to invest alongside Michael Jordan in a sense. You know, that gives me the mind, like, I invest in the products, you know, I invest in Kobe. I can invest in that brand. I got no money. I got no problem with my money going to that brand because I know it's going to return the value. It's called ROI, return on your investment. If you're, you know, into that sports card investing, like Jeff Wilson always puts out there on his videos. A lot of guys do a lot of great coverage online, on YouTube, on the gram. And it's just another way to keep the hobby pure. So holler at you. Check them out. That's Deli. That's what I'm talking about. As my peeps, check out efit.space. Best products on earth. They got great merch on there too, man. I love all their stuff. They got some dope stuff. They got these cool hats, you know, with the Yeti on there. They got some great stuff. And holler at your boy. We'll catch you next time. Peace.